Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, welcome. It is finally time for my Goose Creek Candle Day haul. You guys have all waited long enough, so we're gonna hop right into it. I didn't suffer any casualties, but one of my candles did show up without a lid. So luckily I have a little stash of extra lids from Bath and Body Works that I do hold on to, so I was able to just use one of those lids. Without further ado, let's get into this haul. Starting with the first candle that showed up, lidless, white woods and apple. I just took, I think it was either fresh balsam or Lavender Snowfall's lid off. White woods and apple has mahogany woods, crisp apple, fir needles, and bergamot. And when I saw those scent notes, I hesitated buying this one because I was like, I wonder if it's going to be similar to mahogany apple. Online, this label looks white, but in person, it has like a pink tint to it. I love the poinsettias and the wraparound label on this one. And indeed, it does have that mahogany cologne scent. You definitely get the mahogany wood, you get the apple, and you get the bergamot, but it's more of like a cologne-y bergamot than like a fresh citrusy bergamot. And I do enjoy mahogany apple from Bath and Body Works, so I will be enjoying this candle, and I'll probably be burning it sooner rather than later. Next up, Lost at Sea. This is a repurchase for me. I had this candle before and enjoyed it in my bedroom. Lost at Sea has notes of sparkling bergamot, seaside rain, lavender, geranium, and birch. And this is just a nice, fresh, aquatic lavender scent. It's not exactly like Oceanside Lavender from Bath and Body Works, but in that same realm. I love this label. This is one of the odor eliminating candles. To me, this one wasn't as strong as the odor eliminating green apple one. I burnt that in my open concept. That had a high strength and throw. This one is more of a medium range, so I think it's perfect for a bedroom. It's not overwhelming, but it's just nice, fresh, clean, crisp, and all of the scent notes are blended beautifully in this candle. Another repurchase for me, Cozy Blankets. I did do a dedicated review of this candle here on the channel. I'm so glad to have another one in my stash. Cozy Blankets has notes of vanilla cashmere, tonka bean, cedar, sandalwood, and sugar crystals. Red wax, and this candle is absolutely beautiful in a bedroom. It kind of has a slight body care vibe to it, but it leans more like a linen cashmere scent. Yeah, like a beautiful, cozy, warm linen cashmere fragrance versus like a fabric softener, laundry, well, not laundry detergent, but like a fabric softener type of vanilla scent. So I really enjoyed this one and went ahead and repurchased it, and I will probably be burning this one sooner rather than later as well. This one also had thin flat wicks on it, the thin flat curling wicks. So when I burnt this candle and finished it in its entirety, I didn't have tons of issues with soot or it burning hot and fast. The red wax did not affect the way that the wicks performed. I didn't have puny wicks or anything, so happy to have another one of these in my stash. This must have been my box of repurchases, y'all. Lavender Snowfall. If you watch my channel, you already know how I feel about this candle. Beautiful wraparound label. I now have a total of 3. The candle that I reviewed on the channel was in last year's packaging, so I purchased 3 Lavender Snowfalls in this packaging. For those who may not know, Lavender Snowfall has notes of lavender, fallen snow, peppermint, and woods. Beautiful purple lavender colored wax. I did not burn one of these yet, so I will be burning this one and then holding on to my 2 backups for whenever I'm ready to burn it throughout the year. I may hold on to them just in case Goose Creek doesn't bring this one back, but I can't see them not bringing this one back. This one is way too popular. Every time it comes out, it sells out fast, and this is that fresh, you know, aromatherapy lavender with like a actual fresh peppermint. It's not like a sugar candy peppermint. Just fresh aromatherapy vibes. You will have to be a lavender, a fresh fragrance lover, but you will definitely have to love lavender and peppermint because both of those scent notes in here are present on cold and when the candle is lit. Now this one is not a repurchase for me. Sugar Cookie, I decided to go ahead and give this one a try. Sugar Cookie has notes of rich vanilla, crystallized sugar, and oven baked cookie. This one, I don't know why I smelled peppers when I first like a jalapeno pepper. I don't know if it's that oven baked cookie accord in there. Yeah, I don't know why this one, I don't know if this is a bad batch. It's not giving like my sugar cookie milkshake candle where it's like a sweet sugar cookie. You get the vanilla and the butteriness. This one kind of smells a little off. Like I smell sugar cookie, but then it's something else going on cold. So I'll be lighting this one up. Hopefully it translates to a, you know, nice baked sugar cookie when I'm burning the candle. But on cold, I don't know why it smells off. I don't know what it is. But if any of you guys purchase this candle, comment down below. Let me know if it smelled off to you on cold, but then when you lit it, it smelled better. Warm and Welcome is not a new to me candle. This is another repurchase. I think this one was $7.99. I'm not crazy about the candles that was in this package style. It's kind of boring, but they do come with colored wax, so it helps. Warm and Welcome has notes of vanilla cashmere, marshmallow creme, vanilla orchid, white mocha, and creamy woods. I think this is my third one. The first time I ever shopped Goose Creek, the first haul I ever did, I purchased Warm and Welcome and I loved it so much. I came across it in my local Walmart, repurchased it again, currently burning it in my bedroom, and now I have this one as a backup in the stash. And this is so nice and cozy. You definitely get vanilla. It's not too heavy of a cashmere scent. It's not like the cozy blankets. Yeah, I mostly get like that marshmallow, the vanilla orchid. I'm not sure if it's trying to hint at like a vanilla, like a floral note mixed with the vanilla and the marshmallow, because I don't get really like a floral. I would say mostly the white mocha, marshmallow creme, vanilla, and some woodiness. Very beautiful fragrance. If you never had Warm and Welcome before, definitely pick this one up. If you love, you know, vanilla, woodsy, cashmere type fragrances, then you'll enjoy this candle. Next, we have Cherry Popsicle. At first, I was passing over this whole collection, but then when I saw it marked down for clearance, I decided to get them. I had them on my list. I had a total of 3 on my list, but 1 sold out, so I ended up getting 2. Cherry Popsicle has notes of frozen cherries, lemon, and sugar. And when I say this legit smells like a cherry popsicle, I will say at the first time I sniffed it, it did have a little bit of a medicinal cherry note to it. But the more I sniff it, it just smells like a sweet cherry popsicle. Yeah, it just smells like an authentic cherry popsicle. So this will definitely be burned in an open concept. And I like it on cold. I wish I would have got another one because I think this one sold out. Hopefully Goose Creek will either repackage it and put it in, you know, a different collab label, or just bring it back in their own label style, because this one smells really good on cold and it's nice and strong. Just regular white wax. I thought it had red. But yeah, that medicinal cherry that I got on first sniff is not really, yeah, it's not really there anymore. So this is a good one. Autumn Sunlight is another repurchase for me. I had this last fall and really enjoyed it. Autumn Sunlight has notes of autumn spice, cardamom, cedar, and clove. And overall, this is just a nice woodsy scent. I would say it's more woodsy dominant with the spices in the background. Yeah, because even though you have the cedar, even though you have the cardamom, the autumn spice, and the clove, it's not overly spicy. It seems more woodsy at the forefront with the spices in the background. But they're blended nicely to where you get both scent notes on cold and when the candle is lit. And it's just a nice, cozy, you know, woodsy, spicy fall. You could burn it any time of year, whatever you want. I am trying to transition to being a mood burner versus a seasonal burner. So this is perfect for cooler weather. And I would say maybe even like early spring, maybe not so much in the summer, but I'll probably be burning this one during the cooler months of winter time. Even though it's released as a fall fragrance, I think it'll be great for winter as well. Another repurchase for me, Lakeside Leaves. I had to get this one again. Love this beautiful wraparound label with the leaves and the gold accents around the leaves. Gold lid. Lakeside Leaves has notes of fallen leaves, lakeside breeze, balsam, blackcurrant, and mandarin. And this is a nice fruity take on a leaf fragrance. So it's not too earthy and outdoorsy. Has a nice strength and throw. I did do a dedicated review of it here on the channel, and I can't remember if this one was $8.99. And the mandarin note that I get in this reminds me of I think it's frosted birch and balsam. It had a snow out on it. I did haul it in my last winter candle haul video from Goose Creek. They had that similar base note to them. So not sure when I'm gonna light this one up. I did recently empty one, not my most recent empties, but the video before that. So I don't know if I'm just gonna hold on to this one. I feel like the leaf collection usually comes back out every fall with Goose Creek. But I know some companies, they will take a break from bringing something back and try to bring something newer out. So I'm not sure. I may hold on to this one for fall and then just utilize the frosted birch and balsam. I think that's what it was called. But if you like fruity fragrances and you don't like spice, or you know, like you don't like the traditional leaves fragrance from Bath and Body Works, then this is a nice alternative. Yeah, this is definitely my repurchase box, y'all. Frozen Waterfalls. I did haul this in my last Goose Creek winter haul video. Love this fragrance on cold, and I think this one only comes out in the winter, so I wanted to get a backup just in case when I finally light the first one I hauled, if I really enjoy it, I'll have a backup, because I think once this one sells out, it won't be back until next year. Frozen Waterfalls has notes of frozen waterfalls, icy grapefruit, white woods, and eucalyptus. And this is a beautiful, fresh, aquatic fragrance in the realm of like your frozen lake and your mountain teakwood type of vibe. It's like fresh aquatic with a woodiness to it. So a nice outdoorsy fragrance. Not too much like masculine cologne leaning, but definitely a masculine type of fragrance. So if you enjoy those type of scents, you like those aquatics, I like the way Goose Creek does their aquatic fragrances, then Frozen Waterfalls is amazing on cold. Another beautiful aquatic fragrance from Goose Creek, Whitewater Springs. I'm so glad I backed this one up, because the first one I purchased was in the classic Goose Creek label, and it sold out, and this one was still available, and I wanted to repurchase it because even though it didn't have a super strong strength and throw in my bedroom, which is where I kept it at, the fragrance notes blended on cold and while lit it's the most authentic, like freshwater spring with rocks that I ever smelled before. Whitewater Springs has notes of rushing waters, grapefruit, salt blooms, and eucalyptus. Don't let the grapefruit note fool you. This is not a grapefruit dominant fragrance. I really don't even detect grapefruit on cold or while the candle is lit. And yes, this is just a nice, fresh, clean, crisp, aquatic, watery fragrance that does not, to my nose, smell like Deep Blue Sea from Bath and Body Works, where it has that cologne note to it. It really is a fresh, aquatic, outdoorsy scent. So if this one does return, which they may bring it back for the spring, I think they typically do, then this is one you definitely want to get. Again, not a powerhouse candle. So if you're looking for this to be like an 8, 9, or 10, at least in my experience, it wasn't that. It was more in the medium range, kind of soft medium, 5, 6 in a closed concept. But overall, beautiful fragrance. You will smell it. It will have a presence. It's just not super powerhouse. Not with my first experience. Hopefully this one will be a little stronger though, because I love the fragrance. And then lastly, we have the orange popsicle. I wanted orange creamsicle. I love orange creamsicle popsicles in real life. They are one of my favorite popsicles during the summertime, but it sold out, so I hurried up and snagged up this one. Orange has notes of frozen orange, crushed pineapple, and sugar. And yep, authentic orange popsicle, almost similar to the, I think it was Aranciata. I don't know if it was Aranciata. I think it was Aranciata gelato. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I did review that one. That came out this summer of 2024. And I did enjoy that one. So when I saw this one, again, I was hesitant to purchase this line. And now that I'm smelling them on cold, I wish I would have got backups or purchased them when they first came out. I get to this point with candles. Sometimes I try to be on my best behavior, and I'll pick certain collabs from Goose Creek or certain collections from other brands to pass on. so I'm not overwhelming myself with too many candles. But this smells like an orange popsicle. Basic, even though it says pineapple, I don't really get pineapple. It just smells like orange. So can't wait to like this one. I think I'm going to save this one and a cherry one for the summer, just in case Goose Creek doesn't bring these two fragrances back out. Moving on to the second box, we have Snow Covered Trees. Again, this is in that Lavender Snowfall type of packaging. Beautiful wraparound label on these candles that were in this collection. This is a new to me fragrance. Snow Covered Trees has notes of fir needles, blue spruce, winter citrus, pine cones, and frozen vanilla. So we got trees, citrus, vanilla, and I think it said pine cones. I don't get too much vanilla. I mostly get the tree notes. I mostly get the fir and the spruce. Vanilla and citrus. Maybe a little citrus going on in the background, but it's not heavy on the vanilla. I feel like Christmas Carols has more vanilla in that candle blended with the tree and the spice. I just reviewed that candle, but I think it's sold out. Yeah, I think that one has more vanilla in it. I don't really get vanilla with Snow Covered Trees. Maybe when it's burning, but I'm mostly getting the tree notes and a little bit of citrus. Yep, so, and it's not super astringent, at least not to my nose. So this one will be getting lit up sooner rather than later. I think this will make a nice January candle to burn because it's not super Christmas tree. It's one of those outdoorsy tree fragrances that doesn't really scream like Christmas holiday. So yeah, can't wait to burn this candle. Then we have Cozy and Fabulous. I went ahead and just helped myself to all of the like cashmere type fragrances. The only one I didn't get that I was kind of interested in was Blankets and Snowflakes. I think they had like vanilla, cashmere, and spice, but I didn't get that one. I went for the other ones, and I'm so nosy. I just want to see what the difference was with all of them, because some of the notes do seem a little repetitive, and it almost seems like all the fragrances will smell the same. So this is a new to me candle. Cozy and Fabulous has notes of precious woods, patchouli, gilded amber, and warm cashmere. This is interesting. Like, you get the vanilla, you get the cashmere, but this one is kind of perfumey with that amber note. So this one, in comparison to Cozy Blankets, to my nose, this is more of a woodsy, perfumey type of cashmere fragrance. Yeah, this one is more woodsy and perfumey. It doesn't smell exactly, well, Cozy Blankets doesn't have any patchouli or amber. So I'm so glad I got this one. Pretty colored wax. It was released for fall. Again, these labels, not a fan of the labels, but the scents are good. And I think I'm gonna burn all of my like cozy cashmere type of scents. All of them are going in my bedroom because I feel like that's just where they're going to perform the best. And I like that type of scent profile more so in a bedroom than an open concept. So I'm glad I finally got this one. I wanted to try out different fall scents that were new to me from Goose Creek, so that way next year, 2025, I know what to repurchase for fall, and then I can try some of the new stuff as well. But this one smells very nice on cold. Then we have First Day of Autumn. I don't know if that's, is that a Jack Russell Terrier in the leaves? Cute wraparound label. I don't have any pets. I'm not a big animal person. I like animals, but I don't like have them as pets. So this is cute. And I always said if I ever got a dog, it would be a Husky or a Jack Russell Terrier or a Rottweiler. And I think the Cozy and Fabulous label last year had a Husky on it, and I didn't purchase it. So I wish I would have. First Day of Autumn has scent notes of leaves, black pepper, ginger, and soft spice. So again, y'all know I'm earthy. I love those earthy fragrances. This one is definitely interesting. It's not a bad scent. I don't get much. This is different. I like it though. It definitely has that like outdoorsy leaves, but the spices, I feel like maybe the ginger and the pepper blend kind of makes this more of a unique leaf fragrance, because it doesn't smell like an apple spice leaves fragrance, like a mulled spice leaf scent. So yeah, this is definitely, I think I'm going to burn this one sooner rather than later, because I do feel like it's a nice ginger and pepper blend. It says in soft spice, but I'm not getting a distinct like cinnamon or cardamom. I feel like it's more so the ginger and the black pepper with the leaves, and it's definitely, it has like a crunchy leaf element to it. So not like the fresh fallen leaves. Very earthy with nice spice to it. Subtle spices but present. So I think I'm going to burn this one sooner. I don't know if I'm gonna hold on to this for fall, because I need to know if it comes back, if I want to repurchase it again. So I'll see how I feel. I might be lighting this one up probably late January into February, or maybe like March, because in Philly it's still cold here in March, even though a lot of people start transitioning to spring scents around March, like the florals and stuff, but it still be pretty cold here in Philly. So I'll get around to this one, because I need to know if I want to repurchase it again next year. And then a viewer suggested that I try Crunchy Leaves. He or she was watching my empties video where I emptied Lakeside Leaves and Cold Autumn Leaves, and I wasn't sure about the spiced leaves, and the lovely leaves when I had that last fall was okay. So I was like, I'm thinking about trying the Crunchy Leaf one. Maybe I'll get it next year, but it was still available for the candle day sale at an amazing price. So I went ahead and purchased it. Crunchy Leaves has notes of autumn leaves, cinnamon, currant, tangerine, and cedarwood. So even though this has a orange tangerine note in it, it's definitely different from Lakeside Leaves. It's not the same type of citrusy scent. This is really nice. I wish I would have hauled this one sooner. The cinnamon note isn't heavy. It's fruitiness from the currant and the tangerine. And it still has that, whatever the leaf accord and the cedarwood notes are blended together, it gives it that nice outdoorsy touch. I think for me, when it comes to fall with Goose Creek, where I messed up last year, the year before last, no, last year, I wasn't a big fan of apple scents, and I was hauling a lot of apple fragrances and apple blends, and I wasn't too impressed. So this fall, I really didn't shop too much with Goose Creek. And I played it safe and got a few of this fall scents that I enjoyed from last fall. And I didn't go all out with them this year. Next year, I'm planning to really go in with Goose Creek for fall. Especially their outdoorsy, earthy, woodsy scents, the cashmere scents. I find that they do them very well. And I feel like some of the apple scents I have tried from them have been good. I don't enjoy every last one of them, but now that I'm getting more into red apple scents for fall, I think I'm going to dip my toes and try some more of what Goose Creek has to offer. But this smells really good. This is new to me, and I love how this one has the brown leaves with the gold accents around the leaves and the gold lid. So I don't know if I'm gonna burn this one soon, just so I can know if I could get it again, because it's not super fall, like classic fall, where I feel like I can still light this up while it's cold winter and still enjoy it. Next up is First Autumn Frost. Never had this candle before. Y'all know I love my tree fragrances. First Autumn Frost has notes of balsam, eucalyptus, amber, pine, and it says clover, but I think it's supposed to be clove. This is nice. Even though it has amber in it, it's not a perfumey. It doesn't turn it into a perfumey tree scent. It's mostly like a fresh balsam. Like a fresh balsam and pine. And that eucalyptus lends it a nice, like cool air accord. So it's like an outdoorsy tree fragrance. Perfect for winter. Definitely burning this one sooner than later, because I feel like it'll be perfect to burn post-holiday. But yeah, I feel like I get the balsam and pine at the forefront and the eucalyptus in the background. So it's not an overpowering, like eucalyptus dominant fragrance, tree fragrance. Then I went ahead and hauled Finally Fall. I had my eyes on this one. Couldn't wait to try it out. So while it was on sale on clearance, I went ahead and snagged it. Black pepper, white citrus, leaves, and cardamom. There go those spice notes. Earthy masculine. Doesn't smell like a cologne. They do their pepper notes well. Pepper and cardamom, they do their spice notes well. Leaves, so definitely like a outdoorsy masculine type of scent without smelling like cologne. Would I burn this in my room? Because I feel like it's cozy enough. And I honestly feel like this would pair nicely with autumn sunlight. So I'm either going to pair the two in my open concept or burn them individually in my bedroom. Depending on the strength and throw, I could probably burn them both in there if it's like giving soft medium. But I feel like both of them will probably have a solid strong medium strength and throw. I'll see when I light them up, but I'm glad I hauled this one. And if I like it while it's burning, I would definitely repurchase this one just off the cold sniff. I feel like I would repurchase this one. Down to the last crate of 6, Cozy Autumn Cuddle. My girl Taylor Nation. Taylor Nation, if you're watching, hey. She directed me to this candle. I think she saw one of my empties videos and I was talking about how the scent notes get kind of repetitive. You kind of don't know which one to pick. I don't know if it was when I had cozy blankets in the empties. And she was breaking down. Taylor Nation, please start a YouTube channel. Please, please, especially with your Goose Creek, your knowledge of Goose Creek fragrances. But she pointed me in the direction of this one. She was breaking down each of them to me because I mentioned that I don't really care for the cashmere scents with like the bergamot and the citrusy undertones. I don't like those from Goose Creek. So Cozy Autumn Cuddle has notes of woven blankets, warm vanilla, sandalwood, and cedarwood. Sorry, I'm getting raspy, y'all. I'm coughing in between filming, so. And this doesn't smell like cozy blankets, nor does it smell like cozy and fabulous. It's different. It's very pretty. It's slightly body care-ish, but it's definitely different. Even though Cozy Blankets does have a linen note to it with vanilla, the sandalwood and cedarwood playing off of each other in this one makes it different from Cozy Blankets. This is very pretty, and I would definitely put this one in my bedroom, and I'll be burning this one sooner rather than later, so when it comes back, I can repurchase it. Now, when I did my review of Caramel Apple Cookie, I told y'all I wasn't going to get it again because I have too many apple fragrances, but this is too good of a gourmand fragrance to pass up. I believe this one was $8.99 when I hauled it, and I came close because I ended up doing another Goose Creek haul, but it's a smaller one. Probably won't see those candles till January. But I think it was during their $10 flash sale or something like that. And I tried to behave and I picked 5 and I should have just got 6 and threw another one of these in there. Caramel Apple Cookie has notes of sweet caramel, ripe apple, and freshly baked cookie. True to its name, beautiful caramel note, delicious, yummy, authentic caramel note. Doesn't smell weird, as well as the apple. Does not turn weird when the candle is burning, and it has that nice baked cookie accord running through the fragrance on cold and while lit. To me, this is so far out of the ones I burned from the collection. I do have, I think it's Wild Blueberry Muffin. I didn't burn that one yet. I usually like Goose Creek's blueberry fragrances and blueberry muffin scents. However, so far out of what I've burned and smelled from the Betty Crocker collection, this is the best fragrance. I didn't get the chocolate, triple chocolate one because I'm not a big fan of chocolate. I didn't get the pumpkin spice cookie, and I didn't get the gingerbread because I don't need any more spicy candles, like bakery spicy candles. If you did not get this candle, and if you didn't watch my dedicated review, wow, this is on clearance, get it. I'm telling you, it's amazing. And the strength and throw in my open concept, I believe, was at least a 7 to a 7.5. Present. It's not overpowering. It's not too light. Highly recommend this one, y'all. Sugared apple granola is new to me. I cannot remember the viewer who told me when I did my review of, was it Apple Crisp from Bath & Body Works? She commented that I would enjoy this one because I really enjoyed the Apple Crisp. I think it was Fall Apple Crisp. And I really enjoyed that candle, and I didn't back it up. And this, I think, came out last fall, and I didn't try it, so I wanted to get it. I love this label design on here. I love when they do the gold accents and match the lid with it. Sugared apple granola has notes of baked apple, brown sugar, warm granola, and sprinkled cinnamon. And yes, it's very identical to Fall Apple Crisp. The apple note smells nice and authentic and baked. You definitely get like a crumble type of like topping from the cinnamon, the granola. It has some sweetness from the brown sugar. So I be sleeping on stuff. Sometimes, y'all, I be trying to behave myself, but smelling these candles, I'm like, I wish I would have got them last year. But I'm glad I did go ahead and shop Goose Creek's Candle Day, because even though a lot of these fragrances aren't new and some of them are repurchases for me, the new to me fragrances are amazing. And I'm glad that I hauled them so that I could try them out and see what I need to be picking up next fall. Then we have Snowy Walk. I don't know what this collection was called, so I'm just going to call it the Whimsical Forest collection because I keep wanting to say the Lavender Snowfall collection. Snowy Walk has notes of snowy forest, icy lemon, white woods, and sugared musk and warm vanilla. And it has a beautiful blue colored wax. Now this one, I do get the vanilla. Okay. It's like a soft citrusy, like soft lemon and vanilla blend. Not heavy on the musk. It's kind of subtle on cold. But yeah, I mostly get like a citrusy forest. I'm not really getting a heavy tree. I'm mostly getting vanilla and citrus. Not heavy on the woodiness. This one I'm going to have to burn because it's so subtle and cold. The most I can make out is the icy lemon and the warm vanilla. And it's fresh. It's like fresh and sweet. That's the best I could come up with this one because it's so soft on cold. Hopefully when I burn it, the scent notes will come through more. So, but I love the label. And I do like what I smell on cold. I just wish more of the notes was a little more present. Next up, we have Cozy With You. Cozy With You has notes of warm vanilla, amber, cashmere, sandalwood, and cream. So again, them repetitive scent notes. Now this one kind of smells, I don't want to say like chocolate. It is a cream in there. It's, I don't know, I don't want to say marshmallow, but it's not just straight vanilla. Amber, cashmere, and sandalwood. This one is interesting and it's different. It's different than all the other ones that has similar scent notes. Because at first I thought I got a little bit of chocolate and I don't know where that's coming from. Because it's sandalwood and cashmere and amber. But this one isn't really like perfumey like, was it Cozy and Fabulous? But it's definitely like a vanilla cream cashmere. Not heavy on the woodiness. Because sandalwood is usually like a smooth, creamy wood. So I would say overall, this one is probably the most creamy of the cashmere scents. The most smooth and creamy of the cashmere scents. That doesn't really have like too much of a linen note to it. It's interesting. It's nice though. So I'm glad I hauled this one. At first I almost smelled chocolate. I don't know why, but this one is nice. Can't wait to light this one up. And then last but not least, Cold Autumn Leaves. Had to get another one. Out of the leaf fragrances, I will say this one is my favorite. Love the blue because this one is more of the masculine, outdoorsy, earthy fragrance. So I like that this one has the blue with the gold accent and the gold lid. Cold Autumn Leaves has notes of autumn leaves, fir needles, cool rain, and autumn woods. And again, to me, to my nose, it's just one of those, you know, natural, nature, outdoorsy, earthy fragrances that doesn't, even though it has a masculine touch to it, it doesn't smell cologne-like, at least not to my nose. Love Cold Autumn Leaves. Did a dedicated review of it. As long as this one comes around, I will always repurchase it. Amazing fragrance blend. That's it, you guys. That is my haul of 24 candles from Goose Creek's Candle Day. When my next small order arrives, I will do a sit down cold sniff video. And I did misbehave and partake in Kringles after Christmas sale. So when that haul finally arrives, I will sit down and do a cold sniff video with you guys on that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I probably won't be posting anything. Maybe a few post-burn reviews of the Frosty collection if I can get them burned in enough time to do it. But if you guys don't hear from me, I hope you all have a happy and safe new year, and I will catch you all in the new year, Lord willing. If you happen to like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and until next time, bye.